I don't know, man. You know, Triple G, he's a monster. He's strong. But Canelo can fight, and he's got the skills to pay the bills. But I mean, is he the same monster without the clenbuterol? I don't know.
I think Golovkin will bring the pressure. I still angle towards Golovkin. Regardless of who wins it, you can even make a third fight, you know?
I do think Golovkin will start faster. I think he'll go to the body. We'll have Golovkin win a split decision. 2 judges will go his way, 1 will go Canelo's way.
If it's a close points decision, that Canelo will get it.
People on social media are gonna bitch and moan and argue, and we're gonna get a rubber match.
Triple G Canelo rematch.
Oh, Triple G, come on.
I think it will be Triple G, I think.
TKO, motherfucker.
The fight can go either way. It can go either way. And this fight was a draw. This fight could have gone to Canelo. It could have gone to Triple G.
A knockout.
You know, it's a possibility. I think each fighter wants to be very definitive in their performance. It could go to the scorecards with a definitive score. In other words, if somebody really steps up, gets some knockdowns, has somebody in trouble, and just, you know, really pushes, I think they've both shown that they can really take a punch. To me, I'd be surprised to see a knockout.
I actually respect him because he went out and fought, you know, and I still think he'll fight Canelo in 6 months and whoop him.
Really?
That's what I believe,
So
I Triple G won the first fight. I feel like he got robbed.
Yeah.
Canelo's a beast, but I feel like he'll lose that fight, especially if he's not juicing.
We want to see if he's got the stuff to be a superstar in and out of the ring. If you put a gun to my head, I would have to go with Golovkin because of his power. If every fighter fought like Mayweather, when the excitement usually ends at the first bell, we wouldn't have prize fighting. We need fighters who fight.
I think it's up for grabs, to be quite honest. He's 27. He's the guy who should have more confidence going into the rematch because he never got badly hurt. He wasn't dropped. He fought well. He got Triple G's respect. Now, I thought Triple G won the fight. 7 rounds to 5 live at the arena. And then watching it again on HBO, I thought 8 rounds to 4 for Triple G. But having said that, his style, he works for 3 minutes of the round, and Canelo doesn't do that. So I still think that with that busy jab, that Golovkin can outwork him and win the majority of rounds. So I'm going with Golovkin by very close decision. The man who really beats Golovkin is the man who knocks him out.
I don't know. Honestly, got true. I really don't know how the rematch is gonna play out. Honestly, got true. I know I'm expecting a good fight, good clean fight, and I'm expecting fireworks just like the first fight. You know what I mean?
I felt Triple G won the first one. They could have got a draw, whatever. I feel like they won the first one.
Canelo and Triple G, man. They're both ready to go. Canelo, I think he's going to step it up a little bit more.
Canelo held back. You know what I'm saying? He could have definitely did more.
I think he's got the edge in winning this time. You know, I like Triple G, but, you know, I think Canelo's real hungry, young.
Who do you think won the first fight?
He little bit upset, of course, but I think we see different fight, more interesting for boxing fans.
Fans know the bluffing flag.
Believe it or not, I was Tom Loftus' first fighter. If G applies himself and puts straight dedication, goes to the body on Canelo, I see the fight going very interesting. A lot of people picking Canelo, and I'm really shocked.
Canelo is a fighter who is very versatile, kind of like a Floyd Mayweather. The way he's adjusted and going forward, throwing a lot of power punches, I strongly believe that somebody's gonna go down.
Do you get the feeling that he'll come forward and stay in there, or do you get the feeling that he'll try to do both, or maybe even box more?
Well, who knows?
Triple G lacks defense, and I think that he got hit a lot from the outside, and I think that Canelo's gonna be a little sharper and faster and more responsible on defense for this one. I think he'll be ready for the power, obviously, that Triple G brings. You know, once you've seen the speed and the velocity that somebody is bringing, something that you can make adjustment.
I think Golovkin I think it's gonna be a difficult fight for both guys. I think it's gonna be a difficult fight for the first 5 or 6 rounds. I think they're gonna go at each other, and once they go at each other, I think that the fight will be difficult until that point for both. After that, I think Golovkin will start to pull away. Will win either 11th to 12th round by knockout or decision 8-4, 9-3.
El Canelo ahora más que todo tiene que presionar porque la sensación, la gente que lo sigue y pues sacar todas las herramientas, ambos, para saber quién es el mejor de los dos.
Did you think Canelo won the first fight or Golovkin won the first fight in your opinion?
Golovkin. Iba adelante presionando la pelea y pues yo nunca he visto al Canelo ir para atrás y pues.
Is Triple G angry enough to train that extra amount and get that stamina up? I was going to pick Alvarez because he's younger. He finished stronger in the last fight. Who knows what happens?
Que si el Canelo se le para a Golovkin lo puede noquear, ¿no? Entonces debería de boxearlo. Tiene muy buenas posibilidades Canelo de ganar.
No, Canelo's trying to be like Floyd. He looks retarded doing it. He didn't look great with Triple G. You didn't see how dummy he looked going backwards like... all freaking stiff, man. Come on, man. You got to be born with this shit.
There's no stopping that man.
No question.
I think Triple G.
Then we can see a really good fight because we all know that Triple G is up for the task, man. He's ready for a fight, man. Canelo, he's a dog. He can box. He can bang.
You know, it's a pretty even fight still. You know, years have passed. Triple G aging.
I don't think anybody would have had or make an argument, which way it went.
Porque todos sabemos quién ganó.
I fancy Golovkin. I think Golovkin won the last fight. I think he win this one.
Canelo, he's definitely got to change a lot of things that he did. You don't see him move as much. He really wants to push Triple G back.
But I just think he's a machine. He really is, Triple G. He's just an explosive fighter, isn't he? Again, I'm sure there'll be fireworks.
Cuando un peleador se acostumbra a un ritmo de pelea, es difícil cuando tienes un peleador enfrente, un peleador que te ataca, un peleador que te esforza.
Que te presionas.
Cambiar tu ritmo de pelea que siempre has tenido.
Claro. Who'd you have win in the first fight?
I thought Golovkin, yeah. Triple G probably underperformed a little bit. He's technically a lot better than what people give him credit for. I think he can go away, work on things and come back, where I think Canelo is Canelo, and I think Canelo, you'll get the same, and no disrespect to him.
Try and prepare himself for a knockout win.
You think he needs the knockout to win this fight?
I honestly do think so.
So you think he'll knock him out, or you think it'll go the distance? Triple G, if you're watching Triple G, he's picking you to beat Canelo, but we'll see. You think he's watching?
Yeah, he's watching.
Yeah, he's watching. Of course he is. The whole world is watching us right now.
Has to be knock him down, which I believe Gennady has it in him. He understands now what has to happen because boxing maybe is a little bit crooked, just a little bit.
Yeah. The second, when they're gonna fight again, if they fight, it's gonna be the same thing 100 times with those guys, man. Triple G may get closer, but you got to think about something. He's getting older as well. Is it breaking them down, these different training camps? You know what I'm saying? Is it breaking them down? So we've got to see, Canelo stayed young. He stayed fresh, you feel me? We're going to see if that going forward style, if it's beating him down. If not, Triple G going to be here for a while. That's a great fight. They can fight 100 times, and each time out is going to be like this. And you might give Triple G a little bit more, though. You feel me?
When you're filling out your card, what carries the most weight for you?
I'd rather not comment on that right now. Will I retire and I'll write the autobiography and,
Creo que Canelo no va a cambiar su posición, ¿me entiendes? O sea, es muy peligroso ponerse a cambiar golpes con Golovkin. Todos la sabemos. Canelo va a pelear, va a ser la misma pelea, pero con más frecuencia de golpes.
He's going to have more confidence. I think Canelo wins. But Abel Sanchez is a great trainer. Abel Sanchez is going to come up with a good game plan, and he might show us something that we don't expect.
I'm excited again for the rematch. I think it's very, very hard to pick a winner. Golovkin won that fight.
Me sorprendió Canelo. Yo creo que ahora podría ser una historia muy diferente.
I think Canelo's the better fighter of the two. Golovkin's an animal.
I wouldn't be surprised if Triple G wins, or maybe even knocks him out.
Good luck, Canelo. Gonna win. I can't say put a beating on him, but I think Canelo's gonna win. Now, I don't know if you heard, but
I loved it too.
I thought Triple G won it going away, though. I really thought he won.
Me too.
I think a lot of people did.
But boxing, did you see the Wilder Ortiz fight?
No.
I thought for sure Wilder was losing on the cards. I'm like, he's gonna have to get a finish. But on the actual scorecards, they had Wilder winning, which obviously they want Wilder to win.
Right.
Which I was like, I did, and I'm a Wilder dick rider. I'm like,
same
that's
judges.
a bad idea.
There's a lot of the same judges that judge MMA or judge boxing, also judge MMA, and they don't even know what MMA is.
So in the first fight, I was a massive fan of Canelo Alvarez, and I said he'll beat him. And Canelo Alvarez, did he? Canelo Alvarez surprised me with what he did and how he boxed. I thought, wow, you're actually better than what I thought. But he didn't beat him. It wasn't even a draw. He lost. You can see after 8 rounds, Canelo's thinking, what can I do? I've hit this guy as hard as I can. I've moved fast. I've moved slick. I've made him miss. I tried to outbox him. This guy's and Golovkin just walked in now and did the job. Yeah. And after the fight, I said that fight will not happen again.
I think you pretty much.
Whose chances is more?
What you mean? Who chances? Well, I know who come to fight all the time. Who come to fight all the time is Triple G. Triple G made the fight.
He knows that Triple G is vulnerable to the body. Canelo will make quite a few adjustments and have a different strategy. And with Triple G, I don't think he can change anything. I think Triple G is just going to come forward once again.
What I'm saying is, what difference is it going to make? He's still going to lose. I actually don't think he'll. So if he cheated in the first fight and he didn't win, and he's not on gear, now he's being watched hard. How is he going to win? He won't win again. And regardless of what this drug situation is, it's going to make no difference to the result, because if he was taking drugs in the first fight, why did he not win?
Radio Raheem with Johnny Nelson dropping all the science once again.
No era el juez que le ayudó a Canelo para hacer un empate, debería ganar Triple G. Todos lo saben. El siguiente lo va a ganar Triple G.
They're both really good fighters. Triple G is one of my best friends in the world. He's a real nice guy. I love him. I hope he wins the fight, but I'm just a little bit scared because he didn't look so good, and he had a lot of trouble handling the movement of Alvarez. And Alvarez he's very good. I mean, he's one of the top guys out there. So, I mean, the fight can go either way. It's a 50-50 fight, but it is one fight that I want to watch. So, I mean, the thing is, I'll pay money to go see that.
But I can't see past the GGG win this time.
Yeah, well, I think GGG won the first time.
Yeah, I do, definitely.
I think he was nervous.
By 2 or 3 rounds.
First fight, I think
Triple
he was nervous.
Really?
And first, big fight.
Yeah, you could tell early doors, couldn't you? You didn't see myself early doors.
Yeah.
It took him till 3 or 4 to get going, but when he did, and then found that steady pressure and got behind his jab.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
So I think he's going to go to the body more.
I got a fight right now with different people, Ellie.
On Triple G?
Knockout
or decision?
It don't matter. I'm just betting a winner.
Psychologically, Golovkin had the edge mentally because he was the one that was chasing and going after Canelo. And Canelo was like, you know what, I'm tired, I just need to get up out of here. He was able to take Golovkin's power, but Golovkin was hesitant.
Is that because of Canelo's power?
That's because of Canelo's power. In the beginning, it's going to be easier for Canelo. And toward the end, because Canelo doesn't have to fight the whole fight, it's going to be really hard for because Golovkin's going to be on his the whole fight.
Very exciting fight. I mean, me and my wife, we already decided to watch that fight. For me, Triple G has advantage, stronger than Canelo. So it will affect the style of your opponent when you are heavy-handed.
Hey, you're gonna take 1 or 2, 3 punches, take them, clinch your jaw. I mean, and just keep moving forward, moving your head. Not getting hit. But you have to move him back. That's getting him out of his comfort zone, and then he gets lost. I think Golovkin's a one-dimensional fighter.
In some cases, you favor the guy with the greater imagination, the guy that has more tools in the toolbox, and that's Canelo. Similar to me and Kovalev, we had a close fight the first time. The guy with the imagination took it to the next level. So you kind of assume that that's what's going to happen, but you don't know. I mean, I think Golovkin has a lot to prove, and Canelo has a lot to prove. So I'm excited about it from a fan standpoint. I want to see it.
Let's play defense and don't do no work. I don't see anything different because the second time around. I see the same thing. I see the same type of fight. I see the same type of fight from Canelo because that's all I've seen of Canelo. He gonna have to go train on the moon to get a little bit bigger gas tank. I don't know. The jab of Golovkin is what breaks the timing of Canelo. He keeps landing that jab on that forehead or splitting that guard. Canelo's gonna have a hard time countering him. And if Golovkin goes down to that body and wearing him down to the body, because you already know wherever Canelo goes, Golovkin's gonna be there. You can't sustain that high pace of fighting, especially with a guy that can punch that hard, and every time he hits you, he's draining you. You got Latin training. You ain't go to the 8 times to the body? What the Come on, man. I'm sitting there screaming like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Especially when he backed up against the ropes. Hit him to the body. I'm picking Golovkin. I'm going out on
knockout, decision.
I know, it's gonna be a decision.
Decision.
He wastes a lot of energy jumping and moving around the fight. In the last part of the fight, he got tired.
Who wins though? Who do you bet on if you're putting money?
I think that Canelo has to make adjustments during the fight, but I think Canelo has won the fight.
I think he goes the distance again.
12?
And they give it to Canelo. And I think Triple G's gonna win the fight, but they're not gonna give him the fight. In order for Triple G to win that fight, he gotta knock out Canelo. I think he can, but the thing is, Canelo moves to an extent though. He can't keep moving, you know, eventually he fades and he lays on the ropes.
Canelo, I think maybe in the first fight he held back a little bit, because of all the talk and all the hype around Triple G's power. I think he held himself back a little bit. I think now that he took Triple G's punch and took it pretty solid, I think the second fight he'll come out more aggressive, and I think he'll be able to win a unanimous decision.
I think he'll beat Canelo in the rematch. I know Triple G is going to come and he's going to be the same. He's going to come forward, maybe do something a little different. I'm not sure, but I think it'll be the same results as far as like him winning. I thought he won the first time.
I think Triple G knocks this guy out. This guy has so many like bullshit on him. He used the drug, special meat. It's all fucking fake, right?
It's a windy night, but no excuses. Canelo versus Triple G, number 2. Lucky there, huh? Okay, so I've been looking at a lot of Canelo's fights. I've been looking at his training, and I find that his activity is very important for this next fight. I think he's gonna get closer than he did last time, but my prediction is that it won't go that far. This fight is gonna be the ultimate fight, what we expected the first time. Almost like people have been thinking that Canelo's scared or whatever. I really believe that Canelo's gonna win the first 3 rounds. I think it's gonna be similar to Kell Brook versus Triple G, but better. All right, so, oh shit, the light. Real life shit is happening. Maybe even 4, but the 4th one, I think Golovkin's gonna turn it up. Remember, this is Golovkin's 2nd biggest fight, and the 2nd time is with Canelo. Now, mind you, he's gonna be angry from the clenbuterol sandwiches and stuff like that, and Canelo's gonna be trying to shake him off. It's not gonna work. That's my opinion. See, Canelo is not used to putting out that much volume. He's used to waiting and setting people up with traps. If he doesn't do it, then Golovkin's gonna be putting the pressure on, and if he doesn't have a plan B, it's over. I see a knockdown happening around 6th or 7th round, and maybe even earlier than that, but I think it'll be done by then. But the first few rounds is gonna look explosive for Canelo, and everybody's gonna be happy, and they're gonna be just over the moon, everybody's gonna be screaming, it's gonna be crazy. I think that Adelaide Bird's husband is gonna be the referee for that fight. What is this, Dave Moretti? I think he's gonna be a judge as well. Shout out to Artorias Boxing. Shout out to everybody that's in the boxing YouTube community, if it's still alive.